Ready?
Yep.
Okay, folks, welcome back. Welcome back to the sports department of WCLG, where we're broadcasting from today. Again, I can remind you that we have plenty of sports attire and other types of goodies that you can come down. If you want to come down to our studios and perhaps even watch a lecture or two and help yourself, or well, you can buy as much as you want of the sports gear. We also have some autographed baseballs down here, some Major League Ball, autographed baseballs. As you can see today that I am in San Francisco Giants attire. For those of you that are baseball fans, have I ever told you who my three favorite teams are? Well, my first favorite team, of course, in professional baseball, is the San Francisco Giants. My second favorite team is the team playing the Dodgers. And my third favorite team is the team playing the Yankees. Anyway, our technical director has asked me to apologize to you for the camera that seems to be bouncing around. We've got the technical department working on trying to make that a fix, but we're just going to power through today. Anyway, today we're going to talk about corporate setup. So, how do you set up your corporation? The first thing you do is you have to pick a state. Where are you going to set up this corporation? Normally, you'd pick the state that you live in. And for us, most of us, it's going to be California, and there's some advantages to that. Secondly, you got to pick a name. Now, picking a name is not as easy as it may sound, because there's so many corporations in California that many of the names that you would like to have for your corporation may have already been taken. You can go to the California Secretary of State's website and check out whether or not any other corporations have your name and see if it's still available. The next thing you have to do is you file your articles of incorporation. And you file that with the California Secretary of State. If you're another corporation, if your corporation incorporated in another state, you have to file a statement of qualifying to do business in California, and you're still subject to all of the fees, costs, and taxes of a California corporation as well. Then, what you have to do is prepare your bylaws. Now, bylaws are essentially the rules governing the corporation. It sets up when you have your meetings, how many directors, how you count the votes, whether you need only 50%, a majority of the votes, or you need a supermajority to do this or that. Anyway, the bylaws are the rules for running the corporation. And then after that, you have to do your initial minutes. Now, your initial minutes are where you set up who's going to do what. John Smith is going to be president. Jane Doe is going to be vice president. Hector is going to be your secretary, and your treasurer is going to be Nadine, for example. You set up all of those things in the initial minutes, and that's the way you get the corporation off and running and started. Now, there are several different kinds of corporations. There's a domestic corporation. And in California, that means it's a California corporation. There's a foreign corporation. That means another state, not another country, another state. And then there's an alien corporation, That means a foreign country. This one, the domestic corporation you set up in California, a foreign corporation and an alien corporation, you must qualify to do business in California. And if you don't qualify to do business, there's some difficult things that will happen to your corporation. Like, for example, if you're not qualified to do business, you can't defend a lawsuit against you. If you don't qualify to do business, you can be sued in any superior court in the state. So if somebody's suing a business that's not qualified will sue it in their own home county, and the corporation must go there. Anyway, folks, that's the way that you set up a corporation in California. Now, I'll be back and talk to you next week, next lecture, about some different things about S corporations and C corporations. Thank you.